Hi everybody, welcome to Yoga for Self-Love with Kim. I'm Kim. This will be a quick 15-minute slow flow practice to hopefully relieve some stress and some anxiety. So bring yourself into a comfortable seat to begin your practice. You can sit up on something if you like. For a moment, just close your eyes. Allow yourself to make any adjustments, wiggle around until you feel ready to drop in. Just get quiet just for a moment. Call back all your energy that you've been putting out into the world. Draw it back into your center. And just allow yourself these next few moments for you. And if you like, set the intention to be gentle, kind, patient, loving, compassionate with yourself throughout our practice today, and to carry this intention off the mat and into the rest of your day with you. Open your eyes. We'll start off with a few rounds of lion's breath. So if you're not familiar with lion's breath, we will be taking inhalation in through the nose and then letting it out through the mouth, opening the mouth wide, sticking out your tongue. You can allow the eyes to sort of bulge out. Just go with it here. Allow yourself to let go. You may feel a little ridiculous. That's okay. Embrace it. So a few rounds of this. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Stick your tongue out. You can sigh it out. You can roar it out. You can make whatever sounds you like. A few more rounds. In through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. And now if you're sitting on anything, you can remove it. Find your way onto hands and knees. We'll come into a table position. Spread your fingers wide. Wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Rock your hips from side to side. And then look over towards your right hip. Come back through center, look over towards your left hip. Again, look over towards that right hip. Bring it back through center and look over towards the left hip. Bring yourself back to center. We'll move into a few rounds of cat-cow to loosen up the spine. Inhale as you lift the tail. Let the belly drop down and soften. Lift your heart, lift your gaze. Exhale as you press into the hands, round up through the back, look towards your navel. A few more times, inhaling as you lift the tail, lift the heart, lift the gaze, and exhaling as you root into the fingers, round up through the back. And bring yourself back into your table, neutral spine. And now we'll switch the breathing and we'll add in some lion's breath to our cat-cow motion here. This time we'll inhale as we press down into the hands, round the back, up, look towards the navel. And now as you exhale, lift the tail, let the belly drop down, bring the heart forward, the gaze forward, stick your tongue out, let the breath out, lion's breath. Inhale as you round the back up, finding that cat. Exhale, we'll stick the tongue out, lion's breath out through the mouth. Couple more times like this. Inhaling as you round the back, find your cat. Exhaling, let the breath out. A few more times, your breath. Let's try once more. Bring it back to your table. We'll extend the right leg back behind you. Bend that right knee, draw it in towards the nose, towards the chest, towards the forehead, and then extend the leg back behind you again. Release that right knee down to the mat. Now send that left leg back hip level-ish. We'll bend that left knee, draw it in towards the nose, chest, forehead, press into your hands, round up through your back, hug that knee in, extend that leg back. Release that knee down to the mat. Other side, right leg back. Again, bend that right knee. Draw it in towards nose, chest, forehead. Round up through the back. Press down through the hands. And now step or carry that right foot up top of your mat. Press down into that right foot. Lift up through your belly. Reach the arms up. Finding some opening through the front of that left thigh. And then hands down to the mat. Step yourself back into your table. Send that left leg back. Bend that left knee. Draw it in towards the chest. Step or carry that left foot up top of the mat. Press into the foot. Zip up through your belly. Reach the arms up. Maybe allow the hips to drop down a little bit. And then hands down to the mat. Step it back. Send that right leg back again. Bend the knee, round up through the back. Step or carry that right leg up towards the top of your mat. Let's take both hands inside that right foot. And now we'll begin to rock back and forth here, and we will add some lion's breath in here. So inhale, pull the hips back, round up through your back. You can straighten that right knee or make it a little bit straighter. Roll up onto that right heel. And then we'll take it forward. Stick your tongue out. Lion's breath. Again, as you inhale, pull the hips back. Maybe you roll up onto that right heel, around the back. And then we'll bring it forward again with the exhalation. Let's do it a couple more. Inhale as you pull the hips back, around in. Exhale takes you forward. Stick your tongue out. One more time. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, forward. And then we'll take that right hand back outside of that right foot. Step yourself back. Left leg moves back. Bend that left knee. Draw it in towards the chest. Step that foot up top of the mat. Find that low lunge. We'll take the left hand inside that left foot now and add in our lion's breath here again. Inhale as you round up through the back, pull the hips back. Maybe you straighten that left knee, make it a little bit straighter. Maybe you roll up onto that left heel. And then as you exhale, bring it back into that low lunge. Left knee bends, you come forward, stick your tongue out. Inhale again, pull the hips back. Exhale, you bend that left knee, come forward, stick your tongue out, breathe it out. Couple more. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, come forward. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, pull it back. Exhale, forward. Bring it back into your table. Tuck your toes under, spread your fingers, glide your hips up into your downward dog. Pedal out your legs, move around here, whatever movement feels good for you. Bend your knees, crouch yourself down into tiger dog, and then send the hips up into your downward dog as you root those heels down towards the mat. Again, bend the knees, crouch down, And then bring it back up into your downward dog. Again, crouch it down. Back up into your downward dog. Walk, step, or hop your feet up to the top of your mat. Ragdoll forward fold. Big or little bend in the knees. If the hamstrings are feeling tight, lift up your belly, fold from the hips. Bring the belly down to the thighs. Let your head go, arms go. Grab elbows or grab the hands behind the calves. Shake out your head. Shake the hips. And then bring yourself to center, hands to the hips. Reach it all the way up. Palms together at your heart. Now step your feet out wide. Come to face that long edge of your mat. Let's turn the toes out, turn the heels in. Lower your hips down into temple pose, horse pose, goddess pose. Lift up those arms, cactus the arms. We'll add in a few rounds of our lion's breath here. We'll inhale, pull the arms together, curl yourself in, and then as you exhale, lift the arms up, cactus the arms, stick out the tongue. Inhale, arms come together, forearms together, curl yourself in. Exhale, lift it up and open. Couple more. Inhaling as you curl in. Exhaling as you lift it open. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, curl in. Exhale, lift the arms, open the arms, stick your tongue out, breathe it out. Sit the hips a little bit lower. And then straighten the legs, release the arms down, turn your feet back in. Hands to the hips. Fold yourself forward. Release hands down to the mat. Shake, nod your head. And then hands come back to your hips. Root into the feet, soften the knees, lift your heart up as you drop the tail down towards the floor. Let's reach out through the fingers as you root down through the feet, and then release the arms down, step or hop yourself together. Turn back up to face top of your mat, arms out to the sides, palms together overhead, soften the knees, fold yourself in. Bring it halfway up to a flat back. Press your fingers into your shins or your thighs or the mat. Lift up the belly, lengthen out through the crown of your head. Soften your knees, fold it in. Hands to the mat, step it back out into your downward dog. Bend your knees, tiger dog. Press down into the feet, lift up your belly, roll yourself forward into a plank, shoulders coming forward of the wrists, root down into the hands, keep that belly lifted, lower your knees down to the mat, come back to sit on your heels, drop over to one hip, swing your legs around, find a comfortable seat. Palms together at the heart. Thank yourself for showing up for your practice today. With love and gratitude, namaste.